Under the vast expanse of the African sky, where the golden grasses of the Maasai Mara sway in the warm breeze, a love had bloomed in secret. Nalangu and Lengo, bound by a love as fierce as the lions that roamed their lands, knew their hearts belonged to each other. But within the Maasai culture, tradition reigned supreme, and love, like theirs, could not be so easily accepted. In the village, preparations were underway for a grand event. Mzee Lemayan, Nalangu's father, had made a decision. He had accepted a marriage proposal from a wealthy suitor in a neighboring village. This union would bring great fortune and strengthen the bonds between the communities. But for Nalangu, it was a sentence that could not be endured. In the cover of darkness, Nalangu and Lengo met under the stars. Their love was pure, but they knew the path before them was fraught with danger. "We must leave, Lengo," Nalangu whispered, her voice trembling with fear. "If we stay, our love will be torn apart by the very people we hold dear." But Lengo, torn between his duty to his people and his love for Nalangu, remained silent. His heart was a battlefield, where love and loyalty clashed in a deadly dance. Asha, Nalangu's childhood friend, had watched from the shadows. She had always loved Lengo in secret, and the sight of him with Nalangu filled her with jealousy and despair. Consumed by her emotions, she went to Mzee Lemayan and revealed what she had seen. The elder's heart burned with rage, not just at the betrayal of his daughter's secrecy, but at the violation of Maasai tradition. Mzee Lemayan confronted Nalangu and Lengo. His voice, once filled with love for his daughter, was now edged with cold anger. "You have brought shame upon our family, Nalangu. You, Lengo, have betrayed the trust of your people." Nalangu's heart shattered, but she stood tall, her love for Lengo giving her strength. "We will not stay and be prisoners of a tradition that binds our hearts," she declared. Together, they fled, their hearts pounding with fear and hope as they disappeared into the wilderness. The village was in an uproar. Mzee Lemayan ordered his best warriors to bring back his daughter and punish Lengo for his transgressions. But Nalangu and Lengo, driven by the power of their love, knew the land well. They evaded capture, moving swiftly through the dense brush and across the open plains, always a step ahead of their pursuers. As dawn broke over the savannah, Nalangu and Lengo reached the edge of a sacred site, a place where tradition and love would meet. "We will not turn back," Lengo said, his voice strong and resolute. "Our love is true, and we will defend it against all odds." As the warriors approached, ready to enforce the will of Mzee Lemayan, Nalangu and Lengo stood together, their love as unbreakable as the earth beneath them. In that moment, as the warriors prepared to strike, a miracle occurred. The sky darkened, and a powerful wind swept across the land. The spirits of their ancestors, witnessing the purity of their love, intervened. The warriors were halted in their tracks, unable to move against the force of this divine power. Mzee Lemayan, arriving at the scene, fell to his knees in awe, realizing that something greater than tradition was at work. Mzee Lemayan, his heart softened by the power of love and the intervention of the ancestors, embraced Nalangu and Lengo. "I see now that love cannot be bound by tradition.